Hey, welcome to Quick Looks of the Casual Hour. You have the entire casual crew here tonight for this quick look at Call of Duty Warzone 2.0, specifically that new DMZ beta. I'm Bobby. Johnny is here. Hello, Johnny.
Bobby.
And Chase is here to tag along.
Hello.
We're going to do a run into the DMZ. This is our second look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, more specifically this new game mode, which, Johnny, what is DMZ?
DMZ is kind of like Escape from Tarkov.
Okay.
If you've heard of that. Basically, we drop into this map and we start looting and we find gear. We upgrade our equipment. There are AI enemies on the map. There are also other players as well that we may run into. You can interact with them or not interact with them. It's kind of up to you. We've turned proximity chat off for this, but there's proximity chat. So if you do run into somebody, you can say, hey, friendly, and even party up with a max of 6 people, which we did the other day, and it was a lot of fun. So if you are able to exfiltrate successfully, you get to keep all the loot that you found, all your weapons, any sellable items that you don't sell in the game itself. You get experience points for that. And while you're in the map, there are missions, there are high value targets. There's something called the weapons cache, which gives you 1 of 7 unique items, I think, that are only available through the DMZ mode. And
Nice.
once you pick up the weapons cache, which requires killing a juggernaut, your location is marked on the map to everyone else in the game. So you become high value targets, and you have to find an exfiltration point on the map. You go there, you call in a helicopter. It takes about a minute or so for it to arrive, and then you hop on board, and until you are in the sky, it's
dangerous.
It's still, yes.
Because this is really like a PvE VP, and we'll go over like what the loadouts and some of those missions that Johnny was calling out looks like post the deal here. So you can see that I've got these 3 missions active. These are just things I can focus on to get more XP as we do it. I'll tell you right out of the gate, I'm having a hell of a time with this. I think it's really cool what they've done. I like the aspect of like I can get some cool loot. There's a really robust, I mean, like all this shit we can set waypoints to on the map, and it's got a little bit of the Dark Zone vibe from The Division if you've played that game. But as Johnny called out, this is like Tarkov for kids. I do think you're going to see a series of games chasing like what BR did a few years ago. I think that this escape style is going to be a thing. This is a free game, by the way. This is a free update.
Yeah, it is. It's part of Warzone 2.0, which came out on the 16th of November. And
so these are computer guys.
Yeah, these are AI.
yeah,
How do you tell the difference
behind us.
between?
I mean, if your guys just standing around on the map, then there's a good chance they are.
They still get pretty spicy though.
Yeah.
But there's not like you wouldn't see names of opposing players.
No, it's more like you can generally tell by like how they're moving and interacting with the level.
So like I only have one gun equipped right now, so I'm just gonna grab one of these. I can stow it if I wanted to, and you know, exfil with it. But I'll have 2 guns now that I can have on my person. And you're grabbing like valuable things. You've got all kinds of shit that you can pick up here.
I mean to do that.
And
How many people can be in a? You set up to 6 people in a party, but how many people can you jump in with to begin
3.
with? Okay.
come up behind me, looks like Johnny. And Johnny called out, like there's some, you can see on here, like this gun has an attachment on it. It's that yellow piece. So like, that's better than what I had there. And if you open up your backpack, you can see you've got slots for your sellables. Oh shit, hang on. Come on now, I was trying to do a quick look here, you asshole. What a jerk. And then you have armor plates. So I've actually got a vest on from our last run that holds 3 plates in it.
Yep.
And that's color coded. So like Johnny has a rare, which is blue. I've got this epic one that I'm wearing here. But you'll find keys. Like this is a control tower. I don't have the key for it, but we could get in there and you can stow keys. So like, hey, I've got on this run, let's try and hit this control tower up. So I'm going to see if I have that key. Because if I don't use it, I can stow it for the next run if I want to.
Yeah.
Keys universal, or do you need to have the specific key for the specific kind of?
Yes, they're for
thing.
specific buildings on the map.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot more dudes out here right now than I have encountered, like right from the beginning. You can see that helicopter coming down. You'll notice that that's like AIs that are getting dropped off. And if you're doing an activity, like if you're cracking a safe, it'll be like, okay, there's going to be increased activity in your location based off that. So just things to keep an eye out for. And then there are places that you can buy weapons and contraband. You can ride in vehicles. A lot of things that you would get from standard BR shit is here with it. You can ping dudes. It's cool. So Johnny has on here, it looks like, is that a cache to take out that you got on there, supply? Or what are we going after?
It was secure nuclear material.
Okay.
I just threw my grenade next to that.
How many other players are in here right now?
I think around 50.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. Because it's not like Warzone where you're going in against, like, you know for a fact you're going against 150 other people or whatever. Looks like someone's already been here, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one, though. And I think that there is a munitions box. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, somebody's been through here. For sure. I did not mean to throw that.
Nice. Good. That's A+ gaming right there.
It's backseat gaming right there.
Backseat? I haven't told you to do anything.
I did just get a gas mask. So there's going to be... there is a ring that's closing. We've got a set amount of time to get through this. It's not like a BR ring. And there is an area that has like more biohazard waste. And that mask will allow me to explore that further or to sustain the ring a bit more.
Can't find this radio to start this quest.
Oh shit,
Mission.
guy behind me. I think that's an actual person. Yeah, I got hit by an actual person.
Okay.
Killed by Fez Gaming.
Thanks, Fez.
Wow, he was not very friendly.
No.
So
They
can
oftentimes
you-
aren't.
So you can party up. Do you have to do a specific action to party up?
Activity has increased.
No. He got my vest and he got you, Johnny. There'll be like a request thing. So usually with that prox chat, you can be like, hey, are you friendly? They'll be like, yeah. And then you can initiate a meetup. Should we leave the game? Leave with party? You're done, right, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can opt into party up if you want to, and then meet up and go through it. So like that's what happened the other day when Johnny and I were playing. We met with a few more people. We ended up doing like a really cool Juggernaut run, and we all got out of there with more. It was one of the funnest things. It was really cool. Let's try one more. Is that okay, or do you think we got enough in here?
Yeah, let's go in one more time.
Yeah, do
Okay.
another. Is there a way to unparty up? Like, is there some Kane and Lynch shit that you can do of, oh, I'm turning on your ass?
I was able to join another squad. And then I know that you can just exfiltrate without your team. Because I was playing with some randos the other day, and I wanted to leave with my stuff. And they didn't want to leave, so I just grabbed a vehicle and left without them.
So you can see here, I'm back down to the standard armor. It has one slot. I have a small backpack instead of a medium. I did So I went into if I unequip this, I had a contraband, so I can put 10 guns into my stash. So if there is a gun that I get, and honestly, I'll probably just equip this one here. This is an insured slot. So based off of the gunsmith on this, I was able to have this thing, essentially, it'll be on a cooldown. So if I grab this one now and I lose it, I'm gonna have to wait to have that one again. I'm not gonna load out my secondary one because I'll grab a gun. So I'm now ready to go. I can confirm my loadout and we'll go into matchmake. So here I've got these missions, which is I've completed the World Traveler for White Lotus, travel to 6 positions. So I should swap that one out, but I just didn't do it. I need to destroy 3 more vehicles. And then here is capturing a SAM site, which isn't, maybe we can find one of those, Johnny, and knock that out.
Okay.
That's a pretty fun thing to do. So I can work on this one when we go into that mission. It is crossplay. I don't think that we called that out, but just like Warzone, you can see if somebody's playing with a controller and on what platform, or if they're playing with a keyboard and mouse. So you can see that Johnny and I are both on Steam using mouse and keyboard. Johnny has this sweet Burger Boy outfit on, which was a European exclusive, so he was able to find a key for that. It's very good.
That's the kind of sicko that I am.
Did you lose that? Could you lose your shirt in the game?
No.
You can lose a lot, but not your shirt.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate. Oh well. That's how it goes though, man. You know, like
Yep.
I had a good string of runs prior to this one where I got some good stuff. Like my vault is maxed out. I have as many guns in there as I can keep. So
And that's something I'm trying to be better about, is like when you're going to run out on a mission, just picking up it doesn't have to be a great gun, just grabbing an extra gun to stow that you can put. So when you do die and you start over and you don't have that insured slot, you can just grab a decent gun to start out with. Because there'll be some times where they drop you in if you don't have a gun and you're just fisticuffs. Now you can find stuff pretty easy, but as you saw when we first started that last run, there was 6-7 guys waiting for us right in that first spot with no weapon in sight. So that would have been a pretty sticky situation without the right gear. But the whole gunsmith thing that they've got in Warzone, I think, is pretty slick, and that applies and carries over here. And as Johnny called out, I do like that they've made certain weapons only available in this game mode, and I think that's pretty cool.
there's the M13B you have to get from killing the chemist on this map.
And we tried that, and it did not go over well for me. So maybe eventually we'll try that again. Any SAM sites that you see? Sam I am.
No.
It's all right. We don't have to do it. There'll be other times.
See, destroying some supplies.
This way's fun.
Relatively easy. And there's a vehicle.
There's one over here, but
there.
there's a dude over here with it. It's all right. We can work our way over to it.
So in this map, there's a ton of different objective things that people are doing, but there is still the one big objective of kill that juggernaut and get that stuff.
That's one of. I mean, there's multiple things that can trigger the juggernaut one. To your point, Chase, that's the one that's like, hey, they just killed Juggernaut. Here's where everybody is at on this map. Come and get them. And then the other thing too is when people are trying to exfil, you can see some things from that as well. Like, okay, and that's where people will try and pop into. Hang on, I jumped out because I thought we were taking fire there. That's where people will start to say, come and snatch this from them as they've got the goods. Like they have high value shit potentially, so take that from them.
Wanna hop in?
Okay, go.
But also, you don't have to participate in that. You like Johnny said he did before. You can exfiltrate whenever you want when you feel like you've got some good stuff without doing.
But you're still vulnerable in those moments, like regardless of what you're doing.
You can just have a run where you just go in and loot and not do any objectives.
Keep driving for a second, Johnny. Oh, you got out. Never mind. Hang on. Jesus Christ. See what's up here. Hang on. There's a lot of dudes across the way from there, so I'm gonna try and.
Charge on the supplies and
supplies to
Ultra One,
destroy.
this intel identifies AQ supply sites in your area. We need them destroyed.
All right, I think that guy's almost down. He's dead.
Charge set. Security area.
Behind you.
The guy on the ground, he's still. There you go.
All right, we got the other site over here.
Okay. Let me just check and see if there's anything worth grabbing up here really quick. I don't know if that chopper's coming in for us.
Chopper baby.
Chopper
Yeah.
baby.
Is there friendly fire?
There's
No.
a bunch of dudes.
Grenade work though. I think I can take Johnny out with a grenade. Let me play it up really quick. That doesn't look good.
Primary target
I did not
destroyed.
like
Move to
that.
Secondary.
Looks like destroying supplies got you some money. What do you use the money for?
There's
You
a
can
shop.
yeah, you can buy equipment. Or guns. Like you can buy weapons like from your inventory basically.
There's gear as well. Like you can buy gas masks. Sometimes you can buy a better vest, armor, etc.
Those things usually better than stuff you can find in the environment?
Sometimes, yeah. There's usually really cool guns in there. Like I've gotten some really nice snipers in that area.
Here, let's head towards this next supply.
Okay.
If you die, do you lose your money as well?
Yeah, you lose
Yes.
everything.
Okay.
You lose it all,
Except
Jerry.
except your shirt.
Not your shirt though. Oh, are you in the truck, Johnny?
Yep.
Okay,
I
I'll be
figure we
right
can
there.
take this to the exfil once we're done.
Yeah, I'm coming to you. Go for it.
Wow. Little backseat there.
Backseat gaming, baby. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That does it.
Uh-oh.
Johnny's down. All right.
Got a little too hasty there.
I'm gonna come and get you in this. No, I'm not gonna get you. Hang on. Shit. Down. Down and out.
Well, that's DMZ, everybody.
Hey, sometimes you get the D and sometimes you get the Z. And just gonna ride out to the sunset here.
This is so much better with 3 people.
It is better with 3 people.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You could have played. It would have cost you nothing.
Would have cost me a lot more.
No, come on. You're the biggest Call of Duty fan on this show.
That's not true.
So I got some XP there. Do I get enough to level up? Let's leave with party. Check that out, and then we'll wrap this quick look up here. Johnny and Chase, thank you both for hanging out and checking this out. We've played this on stream, so if you want to see it at longer lengths and maybe with more success, you can check out some of our video on demands on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/casualhour. We also post more of those quick looks. So if you're here watching this, go to our channel. You can find more of our previous streams and also those quick looks I mentioned. We're live Monday. Yeah.
Sorry, one more question. The XP, when you were showing yourself leveling up there, or not quite leveling up, it had like Claymore on there. Does that mean
That is in here.
Is that something you can buy in a shop now?
So when I do my loadout for these areas, so you can see like stem is locked, heartbeat sensor's locked. I can now equip these on my outings.
You can just start with any of those.
Yep. So I'm gonna do the
That's
shot
not- okay.
stick, and I can do
I see,
this
I see.
Semtex, and then these are still locked, like for the field upgrades. So I like
it.
this
Okay.
munitions box. So now I've got those ready to go. You can see that my insured slot is empty, so I can use my stash if I want, and I have a key that I can pull out and put in here, but I don't have anything else I can. So that's where your XP is unlocking for this. And then if I can't pull it up here because it's locked, but the gunsmith is another thing to check out there.
Yep.
So that's what those are going for.
Is that the same as the battle pass, or is the battle pass a separate thing?
Battle Pass is a separate thing. These are things that you can unlock. I don't believe that these go into that game. Like, these are weapons that you can find, but this is going to be more for like Warzone specific, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Johnny?
This is across all of multiplayer. So you're unlocking operators and weapons skins and like stickers and all sorts of stuff. Vehicle skins. When I finished it, I got a blueprint for a special M4 that you get for completing the battle pass. And you can just, as you can see, it's like a map, so you can pick whichever direction you want to unlock first. It's not, this progression isn't on a set path.
Yeah, you could start anywhere you want to. But yeah, most of that is going to be in like the battle, like the operators. Like, to get this guy, you get 2 kills with a launcher in a single multiplayer match, and he'll unlock. This one is, you need to do a finishing move. Get 5 headshot kills in a single multiplayer match. So that's, you can unlock those operators that way. I did, so you can also, like, I got this skin for this guy. Like, he has a standard skin, and I went with this one. So those are just some things that you can do to customize and give it more of an experience to your liking. But if you want to see this in action, as we were saying, we are live on Twitch playing video games on Monday and Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Central on twitch.tv/The Casual Hour. We also record our podcast, The Casual Hour, every Wednesday night on Twitch and post it wherever you listen to your podcasts on Friday mornings. Quick looks. You've watched this one. Like, subscribe on YouTube to stay informed on that and see some of our video on demand stuff. Johnny and Chase, it's been a lot of fun. I always love these whole casual crew quick looks. Thank you both for hanging out. And I'm sure we will be live again soon with more Warzone 2.0. Take care.